today we're doing a little review of my Daniel jewelries. This is a 8mm 8-inch bracelet with a sleek lock. Now this one was expected to weigh about 39 grams. It actually came out a little bit heavier. I'll say like around, it said 43. I haven't weighed it, but I mean that's how much it is. Now I also bought a silver chain, 28-inch. Now this one is 7mm. So for some reason the 7mm is very, very different. I mean, it's a 1 millimeter difference, but I see big differences. The main thing that I see is that on the 7, both sides seem to be like the same, like a little bit bubblier, you know. This one's the regular lock, a little bit bubblier. I don't know if it's because it's silver or maybe the millimeter, but this one, the 14 karat one, actually, so one side is a little bit flatter, which I kind of dig, I kind of like. So it's like a flatter look on one side, and then you have the regular look on the other side. I personally like both. I kind of dig the flat look. It's a little bit difficult to put on when you do when you have the flat look. But yeah, I mean, the quality on the gold is just, it's way more different than the silver. Then one thing I would criticize is this box lock on the silver one. Well, the silver one, it requires, I had to pull it up a little bit, so now it has good tension. So, you know, and then like for some odd reason, I've noticed that this one came like opposite. So usually I see the figure 8s on other chains, they're on this little section right here, and mine, it brought the figure 8s on this section, which I mean, I don't mind it. For me it's like whatever's, but I figure like it might be difficult to put a pendant on it now since it is here. And it is, let me put this camera down a little bit. And another thing is that it is a little bit crooked on the silver one. You can see the box lock. It's not like the links, they go one way. It's hard to explain. And the links go one way, and then the box lock is kind of like sideways. There, you can see it right there. Now on the sleek lock, I'll show you guys. By the way, these do not kink at all. I mean, they'll kink here and there, and you just shake it off. Let me see if I can put the sleek lock. Sorry guys, I'm doing this with my phone. So the sleek lock, it doesn't have much tension. See, I try to lock it in, it pulls right back out when you have it like this. I mean, you can pull it up a little bit, and then then it'll stay locked. No, it's not locking in, you know. So the tension on this one is also like the other one, but once you lock in the actual sleek lock, then there's no problem. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be, but yeah, after you do it, then there's no problem. And it's actually very difficult to open up. Then you have to push this one down, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it on. The reason why I got the sleek lock is it just I want to wear it very often, and I don't want the little figure 8s to get caught in like clothing or like putting it in my pocket. I drive trucks, so like, you know, like I don't want it to get caught up in nothing. But yeah, the quality of this one is like so good. This is 14 karat, but like the yellowness, it looks like, I don't know how to say it, but like I live in LA, so I kind of check out, you know, like I went to the jewelry district and all that, and the quality of this one is by far better than all the stuff that, yeah. So this is an 8mm 8-inch. It actually came out, I measured it like at 8.2, so it's actually a little bit thicker than it was expected. But shout out to Daniels. This is really good. Shout out to Naomi. She was great. She answered like most of my calls, and they were really nice about it. Now this one took about like, say like 2.5 months, and my silver one took about like 4 months. I'll give it a side by side. I love both these pieces. I'll give it a side by side. Now this is like the 7mm silver. You know, they're both really great pieces, but I see big differences. So I'd be curious what a 7mm like gold one would look like. You know, but yeah, I mean I love both colors.